Good evening, everybody.
Welcome to Tasty Tuesday
With Claire and Dave, and we're so happy that you're here with us tonight. Tonight, I am going to make a loaded potato wedges dish that's fun for snacking on, but it's also fun for a really quick dinner. And it has pretty much the components that you would put into other meals, but it just has it in a fun way.
there. And I'm going to make a yummy salted chocolate peanut butter pretzel.
And I can't wait. I can't wait to try it. So let's get started. And I wish you could smell already. I tell you that often, but it smells so good in here. So right now I have some potatoes. And typically you would take these raw and wedge them and then put them into the air fryer with this dressing for about 24 minutes, but we hope to cut this shorter than that. So I went ahead and I had 3 potatoes and I put them into the microwave for about 8 minutes. And that started that process, and so we should be able to do this a lot faster for you tonight. I am taking the apple wedger, and you can tell that it's not really done, which we don't want our potato done. And I am just putting it right into a large bowl. Don't want to cut myself, and yes, you can put the middle in there too. So we are just going to toss these up a little bit, and we're going to add a couple things. So we have a tablespoon of butter that we have melted, and we're just going to pour that over the top. And I really feel like this is a great time to use that large mixing scraper. We're going to take some olive oil, and we need about 2 teaspoons. And I want to save a little bit for our other dressing. We're also going to take some salt and pepper, about a 1/4 teaspoon of each. We're just going to put that on top. I could just eat this bowl right here. So yummy. We also need some garlic. So I am going to take our garlic press, hump up, as you all know, and we're going to press this in. We'll use our little Barbie hairbrush that comes with this and pop that out. And like I said, we're going to put 2 cloves in. And I picked kind of large cloves. I'm finding that I really like the garlic flavor to come through on some of these recipes that we've been making for you. So there we go. Look at 2 out of 2 with that coming out. Now I'm going to need one more. If you want to go ahead and do that, Dave, you can put that right into this bowl for later. Okay, and then we need some Parmesan cheese. So we're going to grate our cheese. We're using 2 kinds of cheeses tonight. So this one is our fine grate, and a 1/4 cup. You know, Parmesan cheese goes a long way, but we've been going through a lot of cheese lately. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit more. So you can see with the fine grate, and then this is the coarse, the difference between the two. Alrighty, so we're gonna take this. I think we're about right, so I'm just not even gonna measure that in there.
What?
And a bunch of you are saying, of course you're not. Of course you're not. Okay, and we're just gonna mix this together, toss this. We are gonna be cooking this in the air fryer tonight. So I have 2 trays out, and they are gonna go on the top rack and on the bottom rack. And halfway through, I am going to switch them around. You know, it calls for it to cook for about, or be in the air fryer for about 22 to 26 minutes. But because I have pre-cooked part way the potatoes, we won't have to go that long. So I'm gonna go about 12 minutes. Oh, this really smells good. I can't wait. Okay, and I still have a little garlic, a little Parmesan. So you can see that easily comes together. So you could have this part done if you wanted to. If you're at work, this would be a really fast way for you to get supper on the table just by having this pre-done. So do you mind putting those into the air fryer?
Air fryer.
So all we're doing, if you can see, let me turn you this way. All right, is the air fryer, I'm just turning this. Oops. I shouldn't have played before. There we go. So I'm going to turn it to air fryer. I'm going to push the button and go to about 12 minutes. And top rack and bottom rack, and those will be done quickly. So what we did for you is we already went ahead and we cooked up the bacon. So it cooked really fast. What I like to do, and I've shown you before, but I love to take silicone bowls and then our shears and just cut that up, and it comes together so easy. So when you pre-cut it, it's so easy to have this beautiful bacon that's crispy, cooks really fast, and is in these nice pieces already. So this is ready to go. And then we want to make sure that we get our dressing done. So for our dressing, we need a clove of garlic. Thank you so much. And we are going to be putting in a tablespoon of olive oil. I knew that, but I was questioning myself. 2 tablespoons of milk. And then you can put in a 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt, or you can put in a 1/4 cup of sour cream. So I am just going to shoot that in here. And once again, we want some salt and some pepper. And let's make sure we have everything in here that we need. Oh, and we also want to put in some chives. So for the chives, I had some chives in the fridge, and I did wash my scissors, my shears in between. So we're just gonna cut these up. Now, I've been watching a lot of recipes, and they have larger pieces. So I'm gonna do a couple small for taste. I'm gonna whisk this up. You know I love that silicone whisk. And we're gonna whisk this up. And then I'm gonna add the larger pieces. And it's kind of cool when you have those larger pieces over the top, how they really just accentuate, and they look, just kind of look kind of cool. So you can see that easily came together. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take these and I'm gonna put these in larger pieces now. And we'll mix those in. All right, so I'm gonna fold those in, just like so. And we have our dressing ready. I think it would be fun to add some seasoning to that, maybe some Southwest or anything like that, just for a little bit of flavor. For the top, we are gonna take some green onions, and I'm just gonna put them in kind of big chunks. And I'm gonna put these in the manual food processor. We are just gonna chunk these up. I see somebody wrote something, Dave, and I can't read it from here.
Teresa Waller says, okay, I'm sufficiently inspired. I'm going to go down and get started on something.
Okay, so very quickly, we have our onions ready to go. I'm gonna get the rest of our cheese grated. And I discovered if you have one of our Perry knives, the 3 in a set, I just took the whole blade, and it's about, one blade is about 4 ounces. And I just scored my cheese so I knew when I got to the amount. You guys are inspiring me to be more precise with my measurements. Is that a good thing?
No comment.
Okay, But you can see how quick it is to grate up that cheese. It's no time at all. And I have everything ready here for when our potatoes come out. So I'm gonna hand this over to Dave. Are you almost ready, Dave?
I am.
Okay.
R-A-P-A-V-Y. That's good.
Okay.
Okay, a salted chocolate peanut butter pretzel tonight, and it involves 2 liquors. It involves some chocolate liqueur. I've got some Godiva chocolate liqueur here, and it also involves something, what? Godiva, potato potato. I also have something that we've never had in this house before, and my brother-in-law said, oh, you got to get some of that stuff, it's really good. So I find the recipe that includes peanut butter whiskey. I don't know if any of you ever had that before, but we have not, but tonight we are. Okay, I'm going to prepare the glasses first of all. I've got 2 small little martini-ish type of glasses here, and they are going to be dipped in caramel, and then some sea salt, just to rim the glasses out a little bit. Caramel and sea salt there. You don't like caramel or sea salt, do you, Claire?
I love them all.
All right. Caramel and sea salt. So my glasses have been rimmed, so to speak. And now to the good stuff. Each one of these has 2 ounces of Screwball. Well, that's the brand of this one, Screwball peanut butter whiskey in it. So I am going to add 4 ounces into my mixture because we're drinking for 2 tonight. So, Claire, do you need to switch those or no? Oh, okay. And then I'm going to add 1 ounce per drink of the chocolate liqueur. So I'll just put 2 ounces in here right away. Looks like chocolate milk, Claire.
Ooh. I love chocolate.
You like chocolate milk, huh? All right, so we have got our shaker full of our cocktail. And I'm going to shake. All right. And then I'll strain this into our glasses. You can chill these glasses if you want to ahead of time. I did not do that. And it looks pretty good. Are you coming? Awesome. Don't drink too much of this because we got to have something left for pictures. All right. So we have our salted chocolate peanut butter pretzel.
So did you figure out where the pretzel?
I don't know. We've got to taste it first.
Yep.
I think it's the salt and the caramel, maybe with the chocolate, that kind of gives it a pretzel-y taste. Agreed?
So yeah, and it's coarse. So.
Well, the sea salt is coarse,
Yeah.
regardless, isn't it? Or is it coarse? Of course it is.
Of course, it's really good.
Chocolate, salted chocolate peanut butter pretzel. Give it a try.
All right. So our potatoes are just about done. There's about 4 minutes on there. So I'm just gonna do this early because I know that they're cooked, but these would become much more crisp the longer you left them in here. But I do kind of like that little shortcut. The other thing that you could do is, has anybody ever cooked their potatoes in their quick cooker or pressure cooker? I really love to put my potatoes in there, and I thought about cooking them in there tonight. But that would be another way if you want to just par bake them, and then they would be nice and crisp when you put them in the air fryer. All right, just like this would be a great side dish, just this. But no, we're just gonna put a bunch of stuff on here. So I'll spread these out a little bit. 3 more minutes would have made them really nice and brown. But, okay, so I'm gonna spread these out. And then we are just going to decorate them up by putting on our cheese. You can see that. And you could put this into the oven, because I do have it on a piece of stoneware, entertainment stoneware, but I think the heat is just going to melt that nicely. And then we're gonna sprinkle some of the green on there first. So we'll put this on our green onions. Okay, and then we're gonna sprinkle some of the bacon on. This is what I love. I just love potatoes in general. Thus, part of my problem. Okay, we'll put it all on. So this was, I think, about 5 slices. And once again, just pre-cutting them just really works out so well. Do you want me to leave a couple slivers in here for you, Dave?
Slivers of what?
Bacon.
I'm surprised you haven't scarfed those down yet.
I do love me some bacon. Okay, and then we're gonna take that dressing and we are just going to drizzle it over the top, like so. And like I said, you can use Greek yogurt or sour cream. And if it has to do with potatoes, I'm all about the sour cream. So I think I am gonna leave a little of this for when we serve it, and we can put it each on our own so we can see the toppings. But there you go, we have loaded potato wedges. And what did you make again, Dave?
I made a salted chocolate peanut butter pretzel.
So there you go, so fast, so easy, and we have dinner in just a couple minutes.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
And we'll see you next time.
We will.
Thank you.
Take care.
Take care.